So we've stopped in Alice Springs for a couple days now. And the reason we drove past Uluru to get up here is because we knew that we needed to restock on fuel and food, because this is the only place in the middle of the country that has larger supermarkets and cheaper fuel. So we've come up 2 hours and we're gonna go back now. We're on our way to Uluru, Ayers Rock, the biggest rock in the world.
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me.
We've been driving up the middle of Australia for about 18 hours-ish total now, and I just cannot get over the beauty of the blue sky and the red dirt. Every time I look in the rearview mirror, I just can't believe it. It's so beautiful.
That's not it. That is Mount Connor.
We have just splurged and bought ourselves a little star pass to the Field of Light, which is very exciting. I think that was one of the things I was most looking forward to about coming to the Red Centre. Uluru is over there, I can see it, and Kata Tjuta is over there. And because we're going to the Field of Light tonight, we decided to mix it up and go to Kata Tjuta today.
Something special, don't know why, something special that I like about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you.
We've started at the Valley of the Winds walk, currently living up to its name. Impossibly beautiful. The colors are just insane.
If you're anything like me, you've been wondering what this rock looks like up close. Well, let me tell you, it is nothing like what I expected. It's like solidified rock soup.
Absolutely stunning. Both directions. Zane likes looking to the left and I liked looking to the right. Both were just stunning.
That's the end of the hike, and I'm a little bit done with these flies.
Just down from the Valley of the Winds is Walpa Gorge.
And we get to walk right down the hill of it.
I feel like I am ant-sized and I'm in the movie Ants. In all the photos I've seen of this place, none of them seem to capture the sheer size of these cliffs going up on either side. We're just laying here looking at the rocks. Do our faces look super white?
I don't know if it's just in comparison to the red rock.
I think it's in comparison to the red rock. That's weird.
You're like honey to a bee. I go crazy for the sweet when I'm next to you, girl. Got the kick in every move, and I fall just like a fool for you. For you. It might seem that I'm dumb, but it's you that's got me stunned. Stay next to me, girl.
Field of Light is 50,000 hand-blown glass bulbs lit by fiber optics. The installation was supposed to have a limited run, but has now been extended indefinitely because of its popularity, and it's easy to see why.
This is the biggest rock in the world. You used to be able to walk up to the top of it, but they closed it in late 2019. It's a really culturally significant site for the Indigenous people of this land, and you can still walk around it and enjoy it, but it is still really that place of solemnity. All right, starting the walk. We're going clockwise, and the circumference of the base of this rock is 10 kilometers around. 10 kilometers! We've just come to a site where there's no photography and no filming because it's sacred space. So we're gonna put the camera away and just walk through, and we'll see you on the other side.
I'll read the sign to you because it's interesting. This is an Anagu women's site and is sacred under traditional law. The rock details and features are equivalent to a sacred scripture. They describe culturally important information and must be viewed from their original location. It is inappropriate for images of this site to be viewed elsewhere. Particular senior women are responsible for these stories, which are passed down from grandmother to granddaughter. And in oral culture, stories are family inheritance. Under traditional law, cultural knowledge is earned, and with it comes great cultural responsibility. Please do not photograph or film this site. Thank you.
We're about to go into the cold.
We've made it halfway around the rock, which means now we're on the south side, and we're about to go into the shade. Jacket up.
Next to me, girl. Something special, don't know why. Something special that I like about you. About you. There's a mystery entwined. Something bigger to define about you. About you. Am I the only one to see? Got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something.
I just feel so small in the most marvelous way. At its tallest point, Uluru is 364 meters tall, whereas Kata Tjuta, which we were at yesterday, it is about 560 meters tall at its tallest point. The difference between the two is that Uluru is one continuous rock. It's all joined together, 10k in circumference, whereas Kata Tjuta is lots of domes sort of scattered within the same area. They're both amazing though, and this weather certainly sets them alight.
Something special about you. Got it down, shake my ground, and I can't get enough. Got me spellbound.
Coming around back to the beginning now.
In every way.
Almost there.
Something about
So cool. I still can't wrap my head around the fact that this rock, this singular rock, is 10k. And we're back. And that's Odie. We're gonna go to the sunset viewing platform and watch the sun sink and the colours change over the rock.
Yeah.
Fun fact for you all is that we are drinking the wine that we drank at our wedding. We kept this bottle for 2 years.
Which for us is an insanely long.
We do not keep wine for 2 years. We don't keep wine. For 4 months we've had it in the van fridge. Let me tell you, van fridge space is prime real estate. So
And we kept it for 4 months
for
in the van
tonight.
fridge.
Cheers.
For tonight.
Thanks, Uluru.
We just ran around Uluru. This is our third and final day here in the park. And that was a lovely way to finish it. Definitely recommend seeing Uluru through a run.
After 3 days at Uluru Kata Tjuta National Park, which were amazing. We have driven about 300 k's outside, and we are at King's Canyon.
King's Canyon.
I did not say King's Canyon. I didn't. We are at King's Canyon. And we are now at Watarrka National Park exploring the gorge. This
Today's plan is supposed to be a bit of a blitz because we've driven 3 hours and then we're going to do this 3-ish hour hike and then we're going to drive another 3 hours to get to another rest area to sleep the night before heading back to Alice Springs.
So very ready to do some walking. The number of birds that you can hear is really amazing. We've just finished the creek walk and we're about to ascend the hill like a couple of mountain goats. It's warm today. The first day I have been without my puffer the entire time. I am feeling warm and very happy because of it. Oh, sunshine makes me so happy. Zane says I talk about the weather too much. It makes a real difference to how I'm feeling and I just want to share the joy of how much this sun has lifted my spirits. If that's a crime, then I'll do the time. How many steps do you reckon? Zane reckons 202. I reckon 306.
42, 89, 98, 99, 100, 203, 70, 71, 72, 73. Huffing a little bit. It is a bit of a climb, I will admit. For the low price of 392 stairs, give or take 50 to 100 stairs, you get this view of the gorge.
Got a dopamine rush, got a major league crush when you're next to me. Got my heart upon my sleeve, can I hide the way I feel when you're next to me, girl? Got the kick in every move and I fought us like a fool for you, for you.
It looks like we've made it to the highest point of the whole hike.
Something special, don't know why, something special that I like about you, about you. There's a mystery entwined, something bigger to define about you.
Finish my scrub. I was wondering at which point we would have to cross across the little canyon to get back onto the big canyon. I was hoping for a swingy bridge because I thought that would be more exciting, but down some stairs, back up some stairs.
Only one to see, got me down on my knees, taken by your gravity. And I just know you got that something special about you.
You can still hear the birds down there. It's so nice.
We can't seem to get over how much these little rock stacks look like piles of pancakes.
This path is much less steep than the one that we took to enter at the top of the canyon. And I think it's because they want you to have an easy downhill run. All done. Let's get some lunch. So all along the Lassiter Highway, we noticed on the way, there are these melon things on the side of the road, and obviously we're going a bit too fast to really inspect them, but we've just found a field of them. So we're gonna get a close-up look. I'm so curious as to what they are.
This is a really little one. Obviously some kind of desert melon because this is the dry season and they're plentiful. Like dinosaur eggs littering the side of the road.
Oh, yeah. It almost looks like a watermelon and a cucumber had a baby. That's a cucamelon. Cucamelons. Well, there you have it. One of the things Kings Creek is known for is being the biggest exporters of camel meat in Australia. So they actually have some camels you can go pat, which something in me feels like that is very sordid to go say hello to the camel and then order your camel burger. But hey, I'm gonna go say hello.
This is Greta and Bernard. They're glad you watched this video, but would like to make sure that you subscribe. Obviously, they are way too humble to request it themselves, but it would make their day if you left a comment saying hello to them too. See you next time!
They're so gentle. Their eyes are so beautiful. Their heads are so big. That's so fun.